Hi, boys and girls. I want to say a big thank you for stopping by, whether it be in the morning, the afternoon, or at night. Either way, I want to say a big thank you for joining me and doing the activity that we're going to do today. Now, this activity, I got the idea from a good friend of mine. She was drawing a picture of things that were making her happy. And I thought, wouldn't that be a good idea? Is if you made something that when you look at, you get to smile on your face, kind of like a book of happiness. So I decided that today what we're going to do the book of happiness, and we'll get to see the things that'll make us happy. And then that way, when you're done it, you can look at it on days that you're feeling sad, angry, tired, and you can look and go, oh yeah, those things kind of make me happy. So without further ado, let's go to Josh's craft corner and let's go make the book of happy. I thought for today's activity, we would do something that when we look at, it would make us smile. So this is the book that I made today called What Makes Me Happy. Now, you don't have to put a happy face on yours, but I just thought that when I look at it, I want to smile. So this is my What Makes Me Happy book. And if we look to one page, there's a picture of guitars. Now, you'll notice in this book, there will be pictures that are cut out from magazines, pictures that are drawn, pictures where I use other things. I recommend use as many as you can. This is a picture of some stickers of stars, because when I look up at the night sky, especially when there's lots of stars, it usually makes me happy to just look at the big blanket and to kind of look at the images in the stars to see if I can see some shapes or pictures. Then this kind of looks like a house, but this is where I work, because where I work, it makes me very happy to go in every single day and get to be able to teach boys and girls, such as yourself, learn new things. This is a picture of the ocean, the sky, and I'm going to put the hand over this, and it's very bumpy because this sand is the sand that I actually got from when I went to the beach. Like I said, you can use anything for your activities, for your arts and crafts. Here's a picture of my bunny. Like I said, I'm not that good of a drawer, but I try, and I know I'm good at other things. Here are the members of my family. There's my mom, my sister, my dad, my brother, and Mallory. And tacos. Tacos always make me happy. So this is the book I chose. You don't have to do the same images that I do. But what I'll do is I'm going to show you all the things you need, and I'll show you how to do it. That way you yourself can make your very own What Makes Me Happy book. All right, let's get to what we need. For this activity, I collected the following things: paper to put your things on, some stickers, some markers, a ruler, some scissors, some glue, and a magazine. Now, I'm going to show you that there's a bottle right here, and in this bottle is sand. That was how I was able to put the sand on the page, by actually having the sand. So these are the things that I have. The reason why I have a ruler is because sometimes I find it very tricky to draw a straight line, and a ruler is there to help. Like the other activity, if you do require cutting in your craft, I suggest getting your parent to help you out, do some cutting. And just be very safe with them. Okay, so now let's go on to step 2, putting the book together. Now to step 2, putting the book together. So, you will notice that this book kind of looks like a book, and this page does not look like a book. So how do we get from the page looking like this to it looking like this? Well, I'm going to show you. We're going to take the paper, and we're going to fold it. We're going to take one side and fold it right over until one edge touches the other edge. I'm going to put my hands on the paper like so to hold it down, and then I'm going to press. And ta-da! It can open and close. Now, if you would like your page to take your picture to cover the whole page, I suggest keeping it flat like this and not folding. But for me, I kind of like having a lot of little things on a little page, so I was able to fold it. So I did that. Now you're going to do that again with a couple others. So you're going to put one side to the other. You're going to fold it like that. So now you have 2.
So I'll stop right there because I can go on and on and on and on and on. But I think this will be perfect. So now you've got the book. But the big question, where's the front? Where's the back? What I did for me to know that which page is the front is I put a picture on it. So on this one, I'm going to take a picture that I'm going to make, and I'm going to make a picture right here to say that this is the front. Now, I think with my book, my second book that I'm going to do, I'm going to draw maybe a sky right here. So I'll do some blue there. And there. There's the sky. And I'll use some green. I'm just reaching for my markers. That's why it looks like I'm kind of coming toward the camera. And I got some green. And the green is going to be the grass. So there, put some green grass. So there we go. So that's the front of my book. Now, you're going to open it up. And you have 2 new pages to fill. So maybe on one page, you could put one thing that really makes you happy. What I'm going to do for my page, because I know after a big rainfall, the one thing I look to the sky for is a rainbow. So I'm going to put a rainbow right there on that page, just like that. So that's my second page. Now, I recommend that you fill up as much as you can on the page. Now, the one thing I didn't do on my book, which I do recommend for you guys to do, use both sides. Just because it's kind of a waste of paper if you're only going to use one side and not the other. What I might do, I might fill the other page with pictures. So that way there'll be lots of pictures of the things that really make me happy. Now, like I was mentioning, for those that don't really want to draw but have pictures on magazines or ads or other things that they really want, they use a magazine. So I'm going to use a pair of scissors and I'm going to cut out a picture of something from this magazine. So right here, there's a picture of a really neat guitar. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a quick cut right there and a quick cut right here. I'm making sure my hands are nowhere near the scissors because I do not want to accidentally cut my fingers. That will hurt. And there we go. I have my picture. Now, I'm going to take my glue like such. Put some glue on the paper. Now, some people put glue on the back of the picture or some people put glue on the paper. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do both. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the paper like such. And then I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the back of the picture like such. And now I'm going to put them together. So there is page 2. Page 1, the rainbow in the sky. Page 2, the guitar. For the sand. And it doesn't have to be sand. I just chose sand because when I went to the beach, I was very, very happy. And I'm very, very itchy right now. So I'm just going to scratch my back of my neck. There we go. So I was very, very happy. So the trick with this is you want to put a lot of glue. Not too much glue, but a lot of glue so the item that you're putting on sticks. So I'm going to put some glue right on the paper like such. I'm going to open my bottle of sand. I'm going to sprinkle just a little bit. I don't want to put too much because if you put too much, what's going to happen, there's going to be more item than there is glue and the glue won't be able to hold. And then I'm going to slightly sprinkle some of the sand onto the paper. And then I'm just going to rub it around a little bit like such. I'm going to shake off the extra that's not sticking, and there you go. I was able to get glue. I do not recommend using sticks. I do not recommend using rocks because they are too heavy and they'll fall off. But you can use blades of grass, you can use sand, you can use dirt, things that are very light that'll stick to the page. So that's page 3. Now you can keep going, page 4, page 5, page 6, to your heart's content. But I'm going to stop right here because here's my challenge for you. I would like you to make a book of the things that make you happy, and I would love to see pictures of what your book looks like. Now, like I said, you can use the whole page, you can use half a page. I do recommend if you're going to fold it to use both sides. That way you're not wasting the paper. And your moms and dads will see that I have an email address in my About Me section. And I recommend that they send me the pictures because I would love to share the pictures with all the other boys and girls on this channel. So with that, I say I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for joining me with today's arts and crafts, and I'll see you next time. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Be safe, wash your hands, and make sure that the people that are close to you, you let them know you love them. Okay, bye.